welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
The Steel City is ready at Acrisure Stadium here in Pittsburgh. Tonight, a good one straight ahead. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. To you, Jaime Fairbairn, getting this one started. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. And who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak, and he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchdown. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their rookie quarterback.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
We'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Chuck Clark there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Henry. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. 15 yards through the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 15. And the Cowboy first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and 10. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Isaiah McDuffie on the tackle. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their action pass you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On play. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Great London. Touchdown, Dallas.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing.
touchdown. Here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Is caught left side by St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's a Steeler first down.
At the 50-yard line.
So we are through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They'll come up here 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver
carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for the Cowboys. 35 yards.
First down, Dallas.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On the ground, here's Henry.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the Pro Bowl corner, J.C. Horn, in there on the blitz and gets to the quarterback.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That one taken in by London. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll take this down to about the 7.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts, but the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down next.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Britton Covey now on the return. Just yet, down 10-0. They come up with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll get this into the hands of Devo. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
We'll go back to Etienne on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Samuel there to make the catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
17-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. He'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Etienne. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 10-7.
Steelers 7.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense starting to try it out for this next possession. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Back to throw. A throw on the move is caught. It's a gain of 12 then. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw yet again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
First down, Cowboys.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient. And now they're getting another first down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Halftime coming up, and we'll take it out of Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Turpin. Woo! And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get forward for about a yard. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
A gain of 2 brings us second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on On the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try and run for this with Henry.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
But I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a catch the game. Let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. The Cowboys offense and Drake London set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Over the middle, that's Komet. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now a screen set up for Henry. Into space at the 45. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Now a toss play with Henry. Room to run inside the 40. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Cowboys.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Now this looks like a design run. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the first down.
He'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And he's in! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for two, unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Samuel, gonna see what he can do. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Steelers offense ready to get back to work. They need to start making. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5. Field, he's got St. Brown, and he will score. Amon-Ra, St. Brown, touchdown Steelers. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Extra point try now for Tucker. He's got it. And the Steelers have cut the deficit to 5. there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Chuck Clark there to make the play.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
2nd and 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive. But now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd and 11. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. This is Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Just across the midfield stripe. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like to back away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's to the tight end, Komet. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job here by the 1st down.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
First and goal, and it's Henry to the 5-yard line. Second and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Drake London, touchdown Dallas. That his second touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and good. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Steelers offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Back to the air again on second and 10. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his tight end, Hopkinson. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete. The veteran Harrison Smith around the ball like he's been most of his career.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and 2. Here we go. He'll drop to throw. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, it is 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Looking to Samuel on the outright. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Steelers have cut the deficit to 5.
Cowboys 26, Steelers 21.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Cowboys offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Here's a designed run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll stop it. Just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So here are the Steelers down on the scoreboard. 40 seconds to go. They've got to go the full 80 yards, and they have to do it quick as they begin with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now, second and inches. Back to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's caught left side by St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.